Folks, let's talk about guaranteed approval business credit cards. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee it. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweaty Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous. If you were to ask me, if you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka. Now let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to speak to you about guaranteed approval business credit cards. Number 5, we have Fifth Third commercial card. Our score 8/10. So when you think about this card, this is a charge card. In other words, you're not allowed to carry balances. You need to pay off your balance in full each month, okay? But the card is great because you can manage spending and gain more control over your working capital. And whether you are, but you need to be an established business. So if you are a startup, this is not a card for you. Definitely not. Unless you have a relationship with Fifth Third at the personal level or at the business level. But the card has a lot of benefits. We love that. You have features such as in-depth reporting tools. You have convenient program administration. You can set individual and departmental spending limits. You can charge purchases back to designated accounts. So you have this sort of a granularity in terms of managing the account, okay? And you can assign pre-established spending limits. You can manage all cardholder accounts through a convenient online portal. You have fraud protection monitoring, and the maximum limit on this card is $350,000. Okay, and the thing is that the card also has an annual fee that is $250, but if you want to waive that, you need to spend at least $350,000. Okay, but remember, this commercial card is a charge card. In other words, revolving balances are not allowed. But one thing we love with the card in general is that you can consolidate vendor payments and business expenses such as inventory, fuel, utilities, and travel and entertainment onto a single account. Think about that from a liquidity management perspective. This is really good. You can improve cash flow management, reduce costs, and get more control over payment and purchases. And what we love with the card also is that you can set spending limits with purchases charged back to designated accounts, and you can take advantage of more detailed and efficient management of your financial data. One thing we love is that if you have a long-standing relationship with Fifth Third Commercial Bank, Fifth Third Bank rather, you can negotiate improved terms with the vendors. They will help you with the reporting. They will help you with the expense monitoring, okay? And your cardholder, all the cardholders, your employees, that is, can securely access their employer-issued corporate travel card or purchasing card from the commercial cardholder portal service. So we love that, okay? So overall, you have a lot of benefits with this card, okay? You can make important business decisions with a clearer vision of your overall working capital. You can improve management of purchases. You can simplify account management. And we love the fact that the card has a very simple dashboard that allows you to eliminate the use of costly checks. So overall, this is a great credit card. Fifth Third commercial card. Our score 8/10. Number 4, folks, we have a Roll. The Roll corporate card. Our score 8.5/10. Here is another charge card. In other words, you're not allowed to carry balances, okay? And you have an excellent guaranteed approval business credit card for flexible credit terms. So when you think about Roll, I want you to think about flexibility in the credit terms. So what are the pros and cons here when we think about Roll? Pros, you have flexible charge card repayment terms up to 60 days for repayment. Okay, so they kind of have some flexible process there. You have competitive cashback rates of up to 1.75%, and no fees for the charge card. Okay, so if you can opt for the option, you can opt for a card that allows you to repay within 60 days, but that's kind of costly. But if you go to the charge card, if you opt for the charge card, there are no fees. What are the drawbacks here? Right now, Roll is still working to develop their mobile app. They haven't done it yet. And the company is very new. So when you think about Roll, you want to think about a company that has been in existence for, I think, 3 to 4 years now. So they're still new. They're still working on their business model, okay? And what we love is that their charge card is notable for its flexible credit terms. You can choose between repayment terms of 60, 45, 30, and 1 day. terms, okay? The repayment length you choose will determine how much cash back your company will get for purchases. So a 1-day repayment term will net you 1.75% cash back. 45-day nets 1.5% cash back. 30-day nets 0.75% cash back, and 60-day nets no cash back. So you have to think about that when you choose this card, okay? And one thing I want to say here is that overall, when you think about the Roll card, beyond flexible repayments and competitive cashback rates, the card also includes unlimited physical and virtual cards for employees, custom logos on cards, and card level controls. This is important for expense management, okay? And all of this comes without any sort of fees. So Roll's charge card program is free to use. Okay, and the cool thing is, whether you are a startup, you have a startup or established business, you will find this card really interesting. Not only in terms of analyzing, in terms of giving you visibility into your expenses from the get-go, but also when it comes time for reporting, for financial reporting. Okay, and if your company needs more than just a charge card program, Roll also has you covered. There is a full-on commercial banking suite, as well as an accounts payable solution. So fantastic card. And if you are interested in learning more about the Roll card, we actually have a review. We have published a video not long ago. So it's called the Roll card review. So we have the thumbnail on the screen here. Go and watch that video after watching this one. Number 3, folks, we have Diva. Our score, 9/10. So Diva is an excellent guaranteed approval business credit card for managing budgets. So if your goal is to manage budgets, if your goal is to have visibility into your budget, this is a great card for you. What are the pros and cons of Diva here, folks? And Diva is another charge card. In other words, it is a guaranteed approval business credit card because you have to repay the balance in full every month. Okay, what are the pros and cons here? You have a flexible reward scheme that matches bill payoff frequency. You have a robust feature set built around managing budgets. This is really important. You have no employee or annual card fees. So managing budgets is really important because you're able to have visibility in terms of financial reporting, in terms of expense monitoring. You want to categorize your expenses, and this card, the Diva card, allows you to actually have clarity around those areas. Okay, what are the drawbacks here? Some rewards redemption options are lackluster in our view, and despite no annual or employee card fees, Diva still has foreign transaction and late payment fees. So overall, Diva's charge card features a flexible rewards program that adjusts based on how frequently you pay off your balance. So for instance, if you pay weekly, your company will receive 7x points at restaurants, 5x points on hotels, 2x on recurring software subscriptions, and 1.5x on everything else. Okay, and if you pay, let's say, semi-monthly, you will net 4x, 3x, 1.75x, and 1x on those categories respectively. You can also pay off things monthly, which caps your maximum rewards at rewards rate at 2x. Okay, so besides rewards, the Diva card comes with a number of other benefits like virtual cards. You also have a flexible credit line if that's what you want. You have standard security features as well, okay? You can also receive credits and discounts on sign up, such as a $150 Google Ads credit or $15 off any print orders at FedEx office. So they have had partnerships with those companies. And beyond the charge credit card, Diva features a full-on expense management suite. Okay, so you can monitor expenses and all that kind of stuff. And Diva's tool help automate a company's expense reporting while also providing team-by-team budgeting services. Okay, you can automatically send and request money through Diva. So this is really good. If you want to learn more about Diva, the Diva card, we have actually issued a full-on review on that product. So it's called the Diva review. I'm showing you right now on the screen the thumbnail for that video. If you're interested, go and watch it afterwards. Number 2, folks, we have Brex. Our score, 9.5/10. So this is an excellent guaranteed approval business credit card for rewards. So if your goal is if you're thinking about, and this card is great for startups, is great for established businesses. So if your goal is to rack up as many rewards as possible, you want to think about Brex. And this is a guaranteed approval. They have a program where you can actually pay off your balance in full every month. Okay, what are the pros and cons here? We love the fact that with Brex, you have flexible and unique points earning structures. Everything is simple. You can see it. It's not complicated at all. Okay, you get thousands of dollars in partner discounts. No personal guarantee or personal credit check required. This is really good. So you are separating your personal affairs from your business's affairs. And what are the drawbacks here? Well, the bonus points for purchases require making Brex your exclusive charge card. So they want you to be within their ecosystem. Amex has done that. Chase does it all the time. They want you to do everything through their ecosystem. That's what it is. If you love the service, go for it. And the Brex card is limited to C Corp, S Corp, LLC, or LP corporations only. So if you happen to have a sole proprietorship, you cannot have a Brex card. Okay, so Brex's charge card program features a reward scheme with 8x points for ride-sharing apps and taxis, 5x on travel, 4x at restaurants, 3x on recurring software, 3x on Apple products, and 1x on everything else. Okay, and rewards can be redeemed for statement credit or used to book travel through Brex's portal. And other perks included in this card are over $150,000 in partner offers, such as up to $100,000 credit via Amazon Web Services Activate, or 25% off Slack for 12 months. Think about that. You also have no personal liability and reporting your activity to business credit bureaus. So all of these cards, by the way, all of these cards actually help you build business credit. Okay, from Fifth Third commercial card to Roll to Diva to Brex, they actually help you. They will report your activity to the SBFE as well as business bureaus in general. Okay, and there's also in-depth expense tracking that enables companies to issue cards, run receipts, and run reports through the Brex UI. Okay, and on top of the charge card program, Brex does even more. Check this out. Customers can sign up for Brex Cash, the company's answer to the business bank account. In addition, online retailers will be able to get instant access to their earnings, no waiting around for fund transfers to process. If you're interested, you want to learn more about Brex, we actually have done an in-depth review of the product, and it's called we have a Brex review. You can see the thumbnail of that on the screen, and go watch that video. It is in our database, in our catalog, and you will learn more about the Brex program. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another session of the Awesome Sweaty Kiwi Show. We are still talking about the top 5 guaranteed approval business credit cards. Number 1, we have REMP. Our score at 10 over 10. So this is an excellent guaranteed approval business credit card for saving money. If your goal is to actually let's say you want to enhance your budgeting strategy, you want to save money, you want to look for ways to cut costs in your company, REMP is a great player for that. And what are the pros and cons here? So when we talk about advantages, you have a simple and minimalist reward scheme, a unique platform built to help employees cut costs, and no fees of any kind. Okay, this is really good. And in terms of cons, no mobile app as of the date of this show, and you have limited customer support options. As long as you're willing to actually communicate with someone via email or chat, this is kind of fine. So for rewards via REM, your company will collect 1.5% cashback on all purchases. All purchases. There's no category restriction. No. Okay, for a straightforward cashback reward scheme, this is a very solid rate, and especially so when considering it's a charge card. Really, think about it. So while you will now receive better rewards for select purchase categories, companies that have wide-ranging purchase habits may benefit from the REM charge card. Okay, and what we love is that outside the 1.5% cashback, you can look forward to REM's partner rewards and savings, which the company estimates is worth over $175,000 in total. And we love the fact that they have AWS credits. So you have Amazon Web Services credits, okay, and you have $50,000 in segment credits. This is really good. And REM's most unique benefit is actually its algorithm-driven savings insight. So you're basically bombarded. We're using this in a positive way though. You're bombarded with savings insights. Okay, so this insights dig into your company's spending history and determine areas where you can cut costs and save money. So this is really good. For example, you might have an insight that suggests consolidating duplicate Dropbox subscriptions purchased by different departments within your company. So this is really good. So if you are interested again in learning more about REMP, we do have an in-depth review of this product. Go and watch that show. I actually have in the bonus category, folks. If you have made it so far on the video, I want to share with you two products that you will love. And number one, we have the Spark 2% Cash Plus. This is an excellent guaranteed approval business credit card. If you have good credit, you have more than good credit, and you have a relationship with Capital One. If you have a relationship with Capital One, this is a great card, okay? And you can earn up to $3,000 cashback bonus, plus you can earn unlimited 2% cashback and enjoy purchasing power that adapts to your business with no preset spending limits. Okay, so this is a charge card also, but from Capital One. You have 2% unlimited rewards, 3,000 cash bonus. So for a limited time, you can earn up to $3,000 in cash bonus, $500 once you spend $5,000 in the first 3 months, and $2,500 once you spend $50,000 in the first 6 months from account opening. Okay, no APR because this is a pay in full card. This is a charge card. Okay, and we love the fact that you also have no preset spend limits. So the limits will actually adjust based on your spend behavior, payment history, and credit profile. Okay, so what are the featured benefits of this card? You have automatic payments, you have $0 for liability, you have year-end summaries, so you get an itemized reports of your spending to simplify budgeting and tax time. You have account managers. This is really good. We love that. You have access to your purchase records. And you have a virtual card number, so you can make safer payments online without exposing your actual card number with merchants. And we love that the fact that with this card, you can also manage your accounts. So you have payment flexibility. You have transaction details. You have recurring transactions. This is really good. You're able to view a list of merchants that charge your business card monthly, like subscriptions and bills, for example. Okay, this is really good. And in terms of employee access, you have free employee cards. You have spend limits. This is really good. For travel, you have no foreign transaction fee. Roadside assistance. This is really good, okay? So I'm just showing you right now that with the Capital One 2% Cash Plus, you have a constellation of products. You have a constellation of benefits. You have a constellation of features in terms of even, for example, service and protection. You have account access, security alert. You have fraud and security alerts. You have card lock, you have extended warranty, you have customer support. So overall, this is a solid card if you have a relationship with Capital One already and you are trying to take that relationship to a next level. So the Spark 2% Cash Plus is a great card. And I want to share with you another card, and this is the Wells Fargo Business Secured Card. This is our score 7.5 over 10. Now, this is a guaranteed approval business credit card because this is your own money. This is a secured business credit card, okay? So if you are just starting out or you need to rebuild business credit, the Wells Fargo Business Secured Card is actually a great card. This card will report to business credit bureaus, including Dun & Bradstreet. They offer a decent cashback reward scheme and benefits for what it is, okay? And as is common with any secure credit card, there are better reward options with unsecured cards, but this is for those without the luxury of choice. If you are someone in a category where you're trying to build business credit, you might want to go with this card. Of course, if you also have a relationship with Wells Fargo, this could be great. So you have a welcome. There is no welcome bonus. There's no annual fee. The regular APR is 15.15% variable. Okay, the pros, in our view, you have no annual fee, 1.5% cashback option, you have 1 point per dollar reward option, you have $500 to 25,000 credit line. So if you can actually put in $500 or more, it depends on you. No foreign transaction fees. And what are the cons here? You have 25,000 limits is across all Wells Fargo cards for the business. Choosing from cashback or rewards can be confusing. based on our analysis, and you have a high cash advance and transfer fees. Okay, and what are the highlights? I really want to talk about this card. Is kind of cool because you actually have for the cashback option, you can earn 1.5% cashback on every dollar spent. For the rewards point option, you can earn 1 point on every dollar spent and receive 1,000 bonus points. Okay, when your company spend is $1,000 or more in any monthly billing period. You have zero liability protection, no foreign transaction fee. And we also love the fact that with Wells Fargo, basically, you have chip technology embedded in every credit card, including the secure credit card, okay? And you can order employee credit cards at no additional cost. Okay, the bottom line here is that you really have a lot of benefits with this card, and Wells Fargo understand that building a business isn't easy. It requires endless choices about how to manage your business and who to do business with. So building business credit might be easier, but it still takes time and capital, and using this card to do it will not cut business owners a lot of slack. So it's really a great card to consider if you have no other choices. In terms of rewards, the card is also great. You can earn rewards. You can redeem the rewards also, okay? Redeeming rewards is kind of cool. Earning 1,000 points for spending $1,000 in a month is worth $10, okay? And in addition to that, you have to think about how this card actually benefits your business in general. So overall, folks, when we talk about guaranteed approval business credit cards, we are talking about charge cards in general, okay? So how do you qualify for a charge card? Well, charge cards require very diverse qualifications, although they will most likely always be more difficult to qualify for than a normal business card. This is because these cards are targeted towards larger companies with higher revenues. However, if you are a startup or you are a mid-sized business, you have been in business for 2-3 years and you're still generating revenue, you can qualify. It's all about actually having a strong application. It's all about making sure that you have a business plan. It's all about making sure that you speak to someone. Okay, you want to have a conversation with a live person so that you know exactly what you can qualify for. And if you don't qualify for a charge card, guess what? There are options. There are options. Okay, these cards are not really necessary for your company to take advantage of credit card benefits. Instead of a charge card, consider one of the top cards that I've told you before. We have covered this on other shows, but there are a lot of cards out there for businesses, for startups, okay? And choosing the right charge card for your business is also important. If you decide to go that way, it's totally up to you, because this will depend on your business. It will depend on your spending patterns, depending on your industry, depending on your kind of the lifestyle you have. Are you entertaining clients, or are you doing a lot of entertainment events? It's totally up to you. So at the end of the day, it's important to understand that a charge card is simply a credit card designed for a business that generates revenue consistently. There's nothing really fancy about them. Okay, those cards are not different. They're not different. And one thing you need to understand also is that if you have let's say a balance on the charge card, who is responsible? Well, your company is ultimately, your business entity is ultimately responsible for the charge card and the credit on that card. So this is why people love this card, because you can apply for them on an EIN only basis. In other words, you're separating your personal affairs from your business affairs. So if something is happening to the card, if there's a balance on the card, it is the business that has to take care of it. And a lot of charge cards don't want sole proprietorships because of that separation of affairs. They want to have a legit business. If you want to learn more how we evaluate credit cards on this show, please check out our credit card evaluation approach video here. And we have a strict method when it comes to evaluating, listing, and categorizing credit cards on this show. Check this out. All right, folks, Here are the top 5 guaranteed approval business credit cards. Number 1, Ramp, 10 over 10. Number 2, we have Brex, 9.5 over 10. Number 3, we have Diva, 9 over 10. Number 4, we have Roll, 8.5 over 10. Number 5, we have Fifth Third Commercial Card, 8 over 10. And in the bonus category, we have Spark 2% Cash Plus, 8 over 10. And then we have Wells Fargo Business Secured, 7.5 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention, folks. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.